He is the strongest man on the planet. Every nation bows down to him. He can turn coal into diamonds with his bare hands. He is the ogre. In 2023, we had Baki Hanma. Now, in 2024, we have the ogre himself, Yujiro Hanma. This has to be one of my most anticipated figures of the year, and I know you are very excited for this figure as much as I am, so let's cut to the chase and see what all the ogre comes with. Storm Collectibles has done an amazing job to make sure that we get the perfect Yujiro Hanma action figure. So, this figure comes with 4 detailed head sculpts, and they all look amazing and very expressive. We're going to be getting 7 pairs of hands, and then we have 2 sets of feet, as well as the outfit here to put the figure in. So yes, we are off to an amazing start with this release. Now let's continue and get Yujiro out of the packaging. Man, oh man, does this figure look incredible. I've said it before and I will say it again. Storm Collectibles always does a phenomenal job with their body sculpture. The muscle definition with their figures is incredible. As you can see for yourself, as the sun is bouncing off of the figure, it just looks really damn good. So let's go ahead and bring him in and have a closer look here. Again, as you can see, the muscle definition just looks incredible. And then on the back, you have the ogre on the back as well. Really something to behold and be impressed by from Storm Collectibles. I mean, if you were ever a doubter of their capabilities, hopefully this will change your mind. Let's go ahead and get into the articulation. So, Yujiro can look up this much, down, lean side to side. And you see how the muscle in the neck stretches with the head. I mean, that's just incredible, right? Lean side to side as well, or twist side to side. For the arms, T-pose. Look at the span. You can rotate all the way around. Now, these are double jointed elbows, just because of those massive muscles you have that hindering there. Wrist does rotate. You can tuck in at the upper torso here. And it all looks good. We have a bodybuilder here. He can lean back. All the same. Okay. Looks incredible. Rock side to side, of course. And then at the waist, you can twist. There's your full tuck there. And then going back all the way. It just looks incredible. Can lean side to side. Here at the waist. As we get down to the legs, you got your 90-degree, no issue. Double jointed knees as well. The feet do extend out, and you have your toe pivot that you got to break in a little bit. You also have some, let's see, do you have rocker movement? Yes, it's very minimum, but it is there. You can see. Okay. And then down for the split. There you go there. Not the craziest, but it works. And the figure looks good. It looks really good. Now we are going to be putting on the clothes and things like that as well. Swapping out the feet, faceplate, head sculpts, all that good stuff. But I do want to do a size comparison really fast for you here. Okay, make sure that's in good to go there. So here he is beside his son. One of the best figures to come out of 2023, Baki Hanma. Go ahead and drop a like down below for Baki Hanma. All right, and there you go. There's your size comparison. There's father and son side by side. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and start changing up some of these display options. All right, so when you want to go and put on his outfit here, first you're going to have to take it off of the white little cardboard that it comes on. And there are some buttons here in the back, so you have this one here in the front as well, or in the back, and then the one in the front. And then once that's taken care of, then you can slide these off, okay? You're then gonna wanna take the feet, just like that. Kinda dress it up, you know. All right, and then when it's all said and done, there you go there. You have the pants on. Now let's go ahead and put on the torso. All right, and there you have it. Yujiro Hanma fully clothed. It can be a pain. Just put them on the way you would put on clothes is the best way to describe it. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the head sculpts and pairs of hands. To kick off the head sculpts, we have his natural stern looking head sculpt. Next up, we have a very expressive, devilish head sculpt that honestly is one of my favorites. Truly digging this head sculpt here. Now we have his laughing, sinister head sculpt, which pretty much tells you he's excited and ready for the fight. And for the final head sculpt, we have his pissed off head sculpt, usually the one he's gonna have with Baki Hanma, of course. With that away, let's go ahead and get into the pairs of hands. Having 7 pairs of hands is a great way to complete this Yujiro Hanma action figure. From the closed fist to the gripping hands, the opening hands, the pointing hands, grappling hands, to the even extra pair of feet. This is a great set of pairs of hands and feet to have for Yujiro Hanma. Unfortunately, we didn't get any effect pieces, but when it comes to the figure itself and the character itself, I don't believe we need them. With that out of the way, let's now get into the final conclusion for the review. To conclude this review, I think Yujiro Hanma from Storm Collectibles is the action figure to have. If you had Baki from last year's release, why not pick up Yujiro Hanma? They both complement each other, and they're both awesome action figures. Probably 2 of my favorite in the whole collection that I have now currently. Now, as far as pricing goes, I don't expect this figure to get too high in pricing, but it all depends on the demand versus supply. Baki did shoot up there for a while, coming in at $160, even $178, I think is the highest I saw it. And then it went down due to supply increasing. So, if you were unable to pick this figure up in the beginning, don't worry, you should be able to get it very soon, if not by the end of the year at a decent price. Truly a remarkable figure. So glad I have it in my collection, and I can't wait to see what figure will be next. I personally believe it is going to be Pickle that we've seen just recently in the season 2 of Son of Ogre on Netflix. I think Pickle is most likely going to be released next, especially when seeing Yujiro Hanma without his clothes on, the muscle definition. It just makes perfect sense to have Pickle be next, so that Storm Collectibles can really push themselves with that big, massive monstrosity of a character. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you check out my recent Storm Collectible review and breakdown. We'll see you next time. Peace.